Hello. Hopefully today goes a bit better. And I actually have a counter this time. We have a better idea of what the hell we're doing. You know, hopefully we could get like an actual important item or, accomplish quite literally anything. That'd be fun. I like accomplishing stuff. I really should start using my stream starting soon so I don't have to just sit here and wait and talk to a wall until people show up. I'm also half an hour early. Hello. How dare you stream yesterday while I was napping? You missed Ben having no idea how the fuck to handle security breach launch patch. Hello, everyone. Ah, the good old extras security breach tab. Remember all these? Remember when we were gonna have a bowling minigame? Chat? Remember when Chica's Feeding Frenzy was gonna be in here? Remember when Vanny was gonna have a battle? The good old days. Let's go take a look at old school Chica's Feeding Frenzy. This is what that minigame in Ruin looked like before, I guess, Steelwool developed standards. So, did this always have a CRT filter? I don't remember this having like a CRT filter. So yeah, this was Chica's Feeding Frenzy. Wasn't this a fun time? Everything was just a circle. The good old days. We were gonna have a character gallery. The DLC was already planned. Alright. We're gonna continue from most recent save. Remember when Vanny was gonna be important? No, I never remember because she never clearly was. Alright. So, let us begin. My button didn't work. Let's start today by spinning the wheel. Yeehaw! Can I start with something useful? We were so close. Oh, flashlight upgrade. Flashlight upgrade rehearsal room. Alright. Great. We're starting today with yet again a useless item. And I still don't have the flashlight, so everything is dark and terrible. This is such a good idea for a challenge. Come here, Fred. Yeah, this one I know where to go. Oh no, because we got a Freddy upgrade, so now Freddy's gonna permanently be in low power state. Even though I think technically he has infinite power. But I don't know if charging him will break that. I'm in physical pain. My cat is laying on me in a weird way, but she's purring and I don't want to move. That's a classic cat element. Where do I go? This way? How the fuck did I get into Phaser Blast? What? Okay. Well, I'm in Phaser Blast now. That's kind of cool, I guess. I didn't want to end up here, but I guess I'll take it. Also, there's someone doing lawn work outside, so if you hear a distant that's someone doing lawn work, I think. Even though it's March in Canada, so I don't know why. Freddy, can you... Oh, okay. We had a delayed Freddy deload. That happens sometimes. I don't know why. Freddy? Freddy? What are you doing? If you were to fight an animatronic excluding the balloon children, who would you fight? I mean, the Phantoms, probably? Right? Like, The Phantom shouldn't be that hard. I got the Macarena stuck in my head. Help. What circumstance were you, like... What is the situation that causes you to be listening to the Macarena to get it stuck in your head? Oh god, right, Gigamonty's in play. Oh, shitballs. My Spotify shuffle? Your Spotify shuffle played the Macarena? Interesting. Every Freddy deload, it's just one more Gigamonty to add to the pile. Can whoever's making distant noises kindly fuck off? I'm doing a very important thing right now. I'm streaming. I'm streaming the video game. I'm doing well. I woke up early, so actually I'm not doing well. Yeah, I can't charge Freddy because he's still in, like... He's still in low power intro game mode, so he doesn't like charging stations. We haven't done daycare. I annoyed my younger brother with purring. What a sentence. You think it's faster to... I think it's faster to Freddy deload past this door instead of trying to call his Faz ass over here. The Freddy Faz ass is notoriously unreliable. Okay, the game psyched its own loading for a second. Didn't you say no Freddy deloads? I did, and then I realized very quickly that Freddy warps don't work. And until we have literally any security badges, we are completely fucked without Freddy deloads. Like, Freddy warps don't work because Freddy's teleport system hadn't been overhauled yet. So, yeah. Uh-oh. No, you're fucked. I should have saved in Freddy's room. I should really take any save I can get. Use the out of bounds clip. There aren't as many of them as you'd think there are. You know what? Just for you, Larceny, we won't Freddy deload out of Fazer Blast. We'll Freddy's skeleton key out of Fazer Blast, because Freddy's also not opening garage doors for whatever reason, which is a problem. Like, Freddy not opening garage doors when he gets his toesies near them is causing issues. I don't know why, but he's not. Freddy, I don't want to blast everyone and everything. That sounds like it's gonna be messy. Okay, so we should be able to... Can we not Freddy skeleton key past the staff butt? Really? No? There we go. Boom. Freddy skeleton key working as intended. Alright, Freddy, do you want to open garage doors today? Why did you... Yeah, this is the problem. He's not opening doors. I don't know why. Maybe because we haven't done daycare? Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Freddy? Where do you teleport into here, Fazbear? Does this doesn't have collision? Wait, really? I didn't know that. Okay. Why? Freddy. Freddy. There you are. Come here, you dumb fuck. You fast fuck. Get your ass over here. Okay. Once Freddy opens garage doors, then we should be able to do a bit less Freddy deloads. But until then, we're cheating. Lamau. God, I wish I could charge you. Freddy. Freddy, my boy, you're not at peak performance right now, Freddy. Which is saying something, because you are technically the most powerful you've ever been in this game. Freddy has the most power over this game he's ever had in this patch. And yet, he's still an annoying asshole. Why are you early today? I had to chug my coffee to get here. Because yesterday went so famously well that I decided, you know what, let's start stream a bit early so that we have higher chance of, you know, things working out. Also, I'm gonna save here. I really should take any save I can get. I learned that lesson from getting stuck in the Amazon box. You know, one day, chat, we're gonna get a useful item. It's gonna be a glorious day for humanity when we get a useful item. I felt... What the... Oh. I'm down here. Okay. This isn't a reload. We could save this. What? Huh? I didn't fall out of bounds. What? Okay. I don't think I fell out of bounds there. Maybe I did. I don't know. Security breach doing security breach things. I've been here for 5 streams in a row. And you're probably worse off for it. I'm sorry. You know, making a T-posing Freddy emote was probably one of the better decisions I've made in the history of running this Twitch chat. Can I... I don't think this is a good plan. I've been here for 22, no regrets, Jesus. Yeah, Larceny, I think Larceny lost his streak when he went on vacation because, you know, he was on vacation and had more important things to do. So I wonder who has the highest view streak. We're currently trying to get a flashlight upgrade for a flashlight we don't have. Well, Pallet wasn't here yesterday. Unless they were just lurking. I don't think Pallet was here yesterday, right? I decided to stream the second your head hit the pillow. I streamed specifically to spite you. To upgrade the concept of a flashlight, yeah. It's like that one painting that's like, this is not a pipe. This is not a flashlight. Okay, so, you guys... Spiff put out a video reacting to someone else's, like, massive security breach glitch compilation, right? And I did not see... I haven't watched the actual video. I only watched the Spiff video talking about it. I still, to this day, have not seen an explanation for any of the glitches that we encountered in the launch patch glitchless challenge I did on PS4. I don't know if most of you have seen that. It's on the Extras channel. I did a security breach, I did, Backseats glitchless challenge, but on launch patch PS4. And we encountered so many just random bullshit glitches that to this day I don't have an understanding of. I uploaded some of them as like a little clip to the Extras channel that's called like Security Breach Launch Patch Working as Intended. And if anyone wants to go watch that and try to explain what the fuck is happening there, why is this door security level 2? I can't get in here without security level 2. Why does this door have to be security level 2? Yeah, I stopped doing restarts because it was so unbelievably painful because it was launch patch. So I just started loading saves, which I think is fair. Alright, I can't see where the box is. Opinions on Fredis Christ the Phasmog Frederick. Alright, we have the flashlight battery upgrade. Pretty cool. I'd worship that religion. Thanks for the 20 bits. Okay, so add to the counter. Alright, what's next? God, we were so close to a useful item again! Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't... I now have to remove the Roxy plush because I misclicked. Where is it? Alright. Glam Roxy plush. Where the fuck is that? Let's see. Plush. Oh, fuck, that's in Chica's basement. Okay. I did not put the memories or the therapy tapes on the wheel. Mainly because you only get them after you get Roxy's eyes, and also they're not numbered. Like, I believe how it works is... Correct me if I'm wrong, don't they just unlock the next tape? Do each item have, like, a corresponding tape? Or is it just you find whatever and it will just open it in whatever, in, like, the order? Do they work like the Help Wanted tapes, I guess is what I'm saying. Also, I don't have to Freddy deload past these doors, I realize. Hold on. In theory. Yeah. I miss Freddy's skeleton key so much. Like, this is so nice. Alright, Frederick. Come here. I also did install one mod that I pulled from, like, 4 years ago on Game Banana. You stream when I'm away on a school trip, but not on a normal day. Okay, Pen Penis, this means war. Okay, so yeah, Pallet wasn't here yesterday. Sorry, Pallet, I might have cost you your streak. I might take a 40-minute walk to a Pokemon card shop near my house. Fucking wish. God, I love Pokemon cards so much. But they've been fucking ruined by scalpers. And they're so expensive now. I miss my Pokemon card days. Every time I see a Pokemon card scalper on YouTube complaining about Pokemon reprinting certain sets, I get so much satisfaction. Like, I'll be honest, normally I don't obviously like it, but like, you know, everyone has to make money somehow. If you gotta make money through that, you're a dishonest dickhole. But like, if it's what feeds your family, it's what feeds your family. Like, in terms of like graphics cards, because, you know, at least the high-end ones, people buy them to make money. So if you buy something to make money, you can kind of spend however much you want on it, and it's not that big a deal. Pokemon cards, though. Pokemon cards. You are literally scamming children. That is what you're doing. Scam the 5090s all you want. I don't care. But you're scamming 7-year-olds, and you will rot in hell. You hear what happened to the Angry Birds company? What? Ravio or whatever they're called? I mean, RAM isn't expensive right now because of scalpers. RAM is expensive because data centers. Which is, you know, a very different kind of a very similar evil. I mean, it's not like selling something for more money than it costs at a store isn't scamming. Like, if you market it as like, you know, in this 5090 that is $5,000 more than the cost of a normal 5090, there is the cure for cancer, that would be scamming. Scalping isn't scamming. The LG Angry Birds game was taken off the game store, but they brought it back. But since it was filled with ads and microtransactions, it became so popular, but it wasn't making money, so they took it off again. Oh no. Wait, Angry Birds wasn't free, though. Angry Birds was never free. Did they make the original Angry Birds free at some point? I didn't even know, like, Angry Birds had been, like, delisted in any form, to be honest. Also, wait, hold on. What? We love Fortnite laying off 1,000 employees, making everything more expensive, and at the same time giving away 5 free 5090s a week. I mean, keep in mind, like, a 5090 is expensive. Like, I'm not justifying laying off 1,000 people. To be very clear. Very against that. But 5 5090s a week? Like, a 5090, assuming, like, Epic would probably not buy them. They would probably, or, like, buy them through stores. Epic would probably buy them through, like, directly from the companies, right? Like MSI, Gigabyte, one of those. And so, a 5090 is $2,000 MSRP. Let's call it $3,000 for, you know, the partner models. I have hiccups. Partner models being higher end. That's not going to cover the salary of 1,000 people. Like, nowhere close. And also, you do make money on giveaways because, you know, it boosts engagement with product. So, I don't think the 5090s are the reason that 1,000 people got laid off. Okay, I want to save down here because I don't know which box has the Roxy plush. That's the food court. I don't want to go in there. Spit me through, fast bear. Alright. We are currently trying to find a Roxy plush. Our child is a degenerate and wants a Roxy plush for Christmas, so we're trying to fight people at a Toys R Us. Oh yeah, chat, I have tragic news. Our Toys R Us in my city is, I think it's finally closed. If you don't know, Toys R Us in Canada actually stayed open for a while. But, yeah, I think ours has finally died. Uh-oh. Wait, why can't I get out? Oh, and I just saved. Uh-oh. Wait, what? No. Uh-oh. I might have fucked up here. I didn't know this door. I didn't know this door closed permanently. I didn't think it did. Oh, fuck. I should have tested that before I saved. Wait, hold on. I just clipped through a roof, I think. Can I get out of this? What am I in? Freddy? Freddy, can you get your fast ass in here? Okay. So, how did I word it? I worded it as PizzaBot. Chat, I have a question. Would you consider PizzaBot on the wheel starting PizzaBot or finishing PizzaBot? I would consider it finishing. Both? No, it's one or the other. You have to pick one or the other. I'd say finishing. Cool. I have an idea.
Freddy, are you there? I'm trapped. Chica, there's only one security door.
How unfortunate. But I have good news. It looks like you can access the Fazbear Online Pizza delivery system through that console.
What?
I finally have a badge. I know. Well, it's not a difficulty. It's whether or not we're soft locked. Because I have an idea to get out of this. Oh god, does PizzaBot base itself on security badges? I don't think it does. Okay, so, as a reminder of Launch Patch's beauty, you can just leave. Wait, what? Hold on. This is not what I expected. Okay. We're gonna go the other way. There's a way of, like, warping Gregory. Yeah, this is the perfect, like, representation of just how beautiful Launch Patch is. They just didn't stop the PizzaBot from leaving the office. It is truly hilarious that no one thought of this.
How unfortunate. But I have good news. It looks like you can access the
That's great, Fazbear. Shut up.
system through that console.
What? How is that supposed to help?
Chica loves pizza.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex Quick Delivery.
Also, for some reason, I can still run and call Freddy. I just can't move.
Upgrade. Additional charges may apply. Let's get started. You are
Okay.
now in control of
So let's go the other way.
qualified pizza-making staff bots. Follow the instructions on the left side of your screen to force the bot to make your perfect mouth-watering pizza.
Delicious though.
Wait,
This
hold
does
on.
need some sauce.
How
Hold
would
on.
you rate your experience so
What?
far? That's great to hear.
This is not...
Now, let's
Wait.
get
Okay. I can operate another PizzaBot.
Mega Pizzaplex Quick Delivery Virtual Ordering System.
Uh.
Congratulations. You have qualified for a free Supreme upgrade. Additional charges may apply. Let's get
How do I do the thing where I teleport to the PizzaBot?
for highly qualified pizza-making staff bots. Follow the instructions on the left side of your screen to force the bot to make your perfect mouth-watering pizza.
It's Gregory.
Delicious though.
How would
This
you
does
rate
need
your
some
experience
sauce.
so far?
How do I do the thing?
Here. Now, let's get started. Would you like to take a short survey about
How do I do
your
the thing?
experience?
Chat. How does the thing work? Freddy, where are you going? No, because Pizza Bot is on the wheel, so we're not allowed to do it normally. So I'm trying to do the thing where Gregory like warps out of Pizza Bot. Okay, this is not. There's a thing where you can like teleport. This is where Spit's ticking came from.
Additional charges may apply.
Like.
Let's get started. You are now in control of one of our highly qualified pizza-making staff bots. Follow the instructions on the left side of your screen to force the bot to make your perfect mouth-watering pizza.
Yeah,
How would you
delicious
rate your
though. This
experience
don't
so
need some
far?
sauce.
That's great to hear.
Uh.
Now, let's get started.
Uh.
I'd like to take a short survey about your experience.
Yeah. Okay. How do you do this? There's a way. There's a way of getting Gregory. There's. Oh, okay. Never mind. It just fixed itself. Okay, cool. I like it when it just fixes itself. I'm gonna go try to get another save. Where's there another save down here? I could think of one. Just check my watch. My damn heart rate went up from the ticking. Imagine if Ben was someone's first introduction to FNAF. They'd probably look at my hatred of Balloon Boy and go, "What? Why? He's just a little guy." They don't understand that he's the Antichrist yet. I hadn't made them see the truth yet. Why can I no longer call Freddy? Well, that's worrying. Okay, well, I'm gonna just assume that's gonna fix itself at some point. Wait, hold on. Going over here. We're trying to get a Roxy plush. Where's the white woman jump scare? Okay, wait, hold on. What? 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 Huh? Is there just a teleport trigger? Chat? Also, why are they seeing me? Does the game not think I'm in Freddy? Or something? My brain is telling me this is the Roxy plush for some reason. It is! Holy shit, security breach game knowledge check for the win. I was gonna, like, have to open every gift and reload, but nope, I just remembered. That was the fucking Roxy thing. Alright, well, what's next, and how do I get out of here without dying? Can I finally get a useful item? God. Uh-oh. Okay. Next item, without jumping. I'm gonna turn off my keyboard. I have removed my space bar. My space bar has a lot of dust under it. I should clean this keyboard. Okay, the space bar has been removed so I don't accidentally jump. You know what? Just so I don't accidentally like do it. My keyboard has hot swap key switches. I'm gonna pull out my actual spacebar key switch. So it will literally be impossible for me to jump. I don't want to accidentally press it and have to load. Uh-oh. Okay, I almost lost the key switch. Here, chat, ASMR. That's what a key switch sounds like right beside a microphone. My keyboard now looks so ugly. I'm sending a picture of this to the Discord. It's just like, there's just a hole in it. Hold on. Check antisocial discussion. You'll just see my keyboard with a big fuck off hole. It's really funny looking. All right, so in terms of like challenges, oh fuck. Wait, what? Why can't I move? We can no longer Freddy deload. Wait, what? Hold on. What's happened to the game? Oh, my keyboard's off. I'm stupid. I forgot I did that. We can no longer Freddy deload. And Freddy, isn't letting us call him right now. Oh, right. I still have to spin the wheel again. Hold on. Okay, so remove this. And now we have to spin the wheel again. Monty's Mask. I believe, from my Security Breach 100% video, I believe I actually kinda know where that is, because there's a joke in that video where I made a typo and called it Monty's Mask. Chica, I literally want to, like, rub up against that gate so that I think that gate gives me abilities to enter Freddy again. You're not helping. No, Freddy currently has infinite battery. Okay, so this spawns in this Chica. Yeah, she just unloads. Then there's another one here. How does this work? Uh-oh. Where did you come from? Oh. What? How did you see me? What? Okay. So not being able to jump is gonna pose some issues here. Because, how do I get out of here? I have an 8BitDo retro keyboard, but I'm an idiot and I bought the lamest one. So, don't buy the one I bought, but it is a really good keyboard. Buy, like, the translucent Xbox-themed one. For the love of God. Also, we haven't saved the Roxy plush yet. I don't know how I get out of here, chat. Not being able to jump. And not having any security badges is going to be a problem.
This area is off limits.
Yeah, I would get a PlayStation more than an Xbox, but like there's not a PlayStation themed version of this keyboard. So get the Xbox one because it's like translucent keycaps and it's sick. Okay. I can't call Freddy. I can't jump. Freddy, can I get you to spit me out on a table? Nope. I don't know what took away my Freddy privileges. What's wrong with my keyboard? Nothing's wrong with it. I just got the boring one. I got the one themed around the IBM PC because it was white and it would look good on my desk. But it's not that interesting. What? What just happened? Okay. Good talk? I don't know what just happened. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This box, maybe? How am I... Security breach veterans. I'm open to ideas. There's something with this gate that you could, like, just open it, or it lets you call Freddy. Or something. How am I gonna get it? There's something about rubbing up against this fence. I remember this. God, okay, not jumping. I was excited for in terms of challenges, but this is actually a really bad one. I don't know. Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Why are hiding spots just not working? Why are hiding spots just not working? Fuck off, bird! I might actually have to load and go get the Roxy plush again. Because I think I'm actually stuck. But I'll have to solve the Freddy. What I'm currently thinking is the Roxy plush was before we got the jumpless thing. So I'd be fine jumping to get that again. So we have to get Freddy working again. And then use that to get out of here with Freddy's skeleton key. Wait, hold on. I can Freddy skeleton key using Chica. But I don't think that really helps me. Does this help me? This will help me? Yes, this will. I can get out of the food court. I can get out of the food court. No, I can't jump. Fuck. Oh. Okay. If I can shimmy up the food court inside, I could get out without security badges. Oh, fuck. This is gonna be a problem. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to get out of here, because all these doors are level 4. There is a way to get out by just, like, you could just jump over this. That's some nice floating ketchup. Everything on this is floating. Lamau. But yeah, we can't, because I can't jump. Okay. Yeah, can't get up there. I am excited for Tomodachi Life 2. And yes, my name is Ben. Some people call me Jess, because that's my legal first name, but I've never gone by Jess. Oh, hi, sir. Wait, why you security level 1? Holy shit. Ah, security breach. Ah, security breach. Okay, so, this door, security level 1. This one. Wait, what? Wait, it's security level 1 in but not out? Wait, what? Wait, why? Oh, security breach. Oh, security breach. Oh, Gigamonty. There's... Oh, shut up, Giga. There's not looking like a way I'm getting up through here. Right. I instantly forgot about the dumbest thing ever. Right, this door's out of order. I don't know. Maybe... The only thing I can think of is maybe like the Freddy recharge station. Or maybe there's just something down there that will give me Freddy ability. I don't know. Sometimes this hallway, I think, just randomly gives you Freddy. So... maybe it's worth going back down. Yeah, we can't recharge station. None of these doors will work for us. I think we might be soft locked, genuinely. Like, there's probably a way of doing it without jumping. But we would need Freddy's skeleton key. You have to load a save before Freddy got broken. Well, there should be other ways to re-enable it. In theory. Like, entering a vent in Salads and Sides. But we can't get there. I learned recently that Baja Blast is supposed to be lime flavor. I like Baja Blast. I've never drank it and went, huh, this tastes like lime. I drank it and go, this tastes like chemicals. Oh, now I'm genuinely just soft-locked. Wait, nope, no I'm not. It's security breach. Alright. Hold on. If I can get up high enough, maybe the game will deload, and that will accomplish something? I don't know. Come on. Let me up. I can, like, shimmy... Nope. I don't even know if getting up here will accomplish anything. But, like, you know, it's worth a shot. This is what people miss in Security Breach challenge runs, right? Where people just slam their head against the wall for several hours. Alright, I think at this point, though, we're going to have to load. I am putting my spacebar back on temporarily because, we're allowed to get the Chica thing, or the Roxy plush, with Freddy. Okay, so Freddy currently works. Why? Why does Freddy work right now? I like how you can clearly tell they removed a poster. Wait, why is Freddy only running to be on a table? Usually it's the exact opposite. Taco Bell now has Baja Midnight, which mixes Baja Blast with passion fruit. Supposedly it's still chemicals, and I wonder if they sell it in the cans like they do Baja Blast. Baja Blast, like, where I see it is in bottles. Also, chat, I have some tragic news. Mountain Dew are cowards, and their bottles are no longer veiny. Like, Mountain Dew used to be, like, really ribbed for your pleasure, and it isn't anymore. And it's really sad. Mountain Dew are cowards. Bring back veiny Mountain Dew. I said what I said. What's your favorite drink? I'm a hard proponent of the Dr. Pepper life, personally. Okay, so I still... Can we not refer to beverages as veiny? I give you my solemn word as a streamer to tell the truth at all times, except when I think lying to you is funny. And I will not break that promise now. It was veiny. It is not my fault that I am being accurate. It's your fault you can't handle the truth. All right. The part where you hold on to, like, you know, like the thinner part of the bottle had fucking, like, veins. Like it was ribbed for your pleasure. I'm not making it up. And, like, I think it still is a little bit, but they were cowards. And it's less now. Okay. So, we have a save that works. Let us go get our Roxy thing. Veins and pleasure in the same sentence as something you drink. Yep. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. It was veiny. Okay. We have the Roxy plush. Freddy can still be called. I now have to kill my spacebar again. Good thing I have my knife on my table, so I can pry off the top. Come here, Mr. Spacebar key switch. Alright, so we have to get the Monty mask without jumping. So, for those of you who think I shouldn't use Freddy's skeleton key, we're not, or Freddy deloading, we're not going to, starting now. What kind of knife? Just like a box cutter, pocket knife sort of thing. I bought it at Canadian Tire. One of the biggest, I don't know, culture shocks, I guess, was learning that, other places don't have Dollarama. Like, it makes sense that other places don't have Canadian Tire, right? It's Canadian Tire. It's a knife made by Mastercraft. But, like, in Canada, Dollarama is like the dollar store. I mean, there are no dollar stores anymore, so the under $5 store. Why are you seeing me? I'm in the Freddy! But, like, and then Dollar Tree is seen as, like, the kind of knockoff one, I guess? Like, the one that is, like, less big and less important. But apparently Dollarama is just a Canadian thing, which I did not know. I don't know where the chicken is. Yeah, we don't have Five Below. I don't think anywhere in Canada has Five Below. Why are you still teleporting after me? Okay, we have Fredored through that door. Chicken, you're being a fucking menace to polite society right now. Fuck off. Doesn't Five Below? Are you actually who I think you are? Nope. You don't get to make a new account to circumvent banning. Chat, how many times have I have to tell you this? Don't ask about mod shit. Chat, for the love of God! I deleted someone else's message. Lamau. Who did I... Roderick, your message was deleted by accident. My apologies. Okay, we are back in the atrium. It is a beautiful day. We are finally out of the basement, and we have our bear to prove it. When do you get to experience the wonders of Mazercise? You think I'm doing Mazercise? You think I'm not Freddy? You did nothing. Chat moved, and the button to delete your message moved up to where another message I actually wanted to delete was. You are innocent. Iconic line. Okay. Wait, what? I don't think I've ever heard that Roxy voice line. What? I genuinely don't know if I've ever heard that voice line. Roxy just said, "Do you really think we won't find you?" Okay, can I Freddy warp? Because... Oh, God, no, we can't Freddy warp. Can we? Because we're not going to be able to get Freddy into here normally. This is a bit awkward. What? Where? Ready? Come here. No. No jumping is going to be a problem. Hmm. Because Freddy warping is seemingly not working. Yeah, I can't jump because we haven't gotten Monty's mask yet. You think the other animatronics wonder why is Freddy acting so strange, or why is Freddy always there where the kid is? I hope so. Also, wait, hold on. So, okay, so Freddy's call key, the key to call Freddy also enters him for some reason. This, why? Like, if I remap this to Z, does this, why does the call Freddy key also enter him? God, fucking launch patch bullshit. That's another problem with Freddy warping, is you have to call him like a split second before you actually Freddy warp. Which makes Freddy warping quite difficult when, you know, the button that calls him also enters him. What a fucking security breach moment. That's it, you're banned from the space bar. Chat, I'm not saying I'm giving up. I'm just genuinely curious. What should be, like, if I give up on a challenge, what should be, like, the punishment? Because, wait, hold on, I have an idea. I don't know how it's gonna work. But if I save and quit in here. Okay. This sets safety save. What is doing Gigamonty? That's just death. Gift a sub? It's not much of a punishment. Now I just need to think of a place where I can fall out of bounds easily. Which, you know, normally is super easy. Do a shot? Do I have any... Every time you give up, show feet. That's not really how Gigamonty works. Gigamonty goes away sometimes. I don't know if I have any alcohol. That, like, I don't have any alcohol that's mine. Yeah, he can leave, like, if you reload and shit.
Hi, please take this map.
Okay. So the problem with this falling out of bounds is that I'll probably fall into the kitchen. Which I don't want to do. Okay. Boom. And we still have Freddy privileges. Okay. Now, Freddy, if you take him to over here, and you're like in him, the game tends to crash. So I'm gonna try to get into the East Arcade. Alright. We're gonna try to get into the East Arcade proper. Will this blow up the game?
You should be able to get to the prize counter through the security office.
Seemingly no.
Security badge symbol on it.
Okay. Okay. So, I think this should be fine. Alright, we are in the East Arcade office. We still have no security badges. In 2 losses, everyone viewing gets a sub. Chat, Poppy Chapter 5 video didn't do that well. I don't have that much money. Okay. This should work. Alright, the random vine boom. Ah, the good old days. That better not trigger Giga. I'll be very upset if that triggers Giga. Where's that save? Why did I see Gregory for a second there? Okay. I'm gonna do a new slot. Okay. Gator mask. I probably should actually check that it's in here and I'm not just being stupid. I'm literally basing this just off of memory and vibes. Gator mask. Prize corner. Okay, it is here. Cool. I'm gonna keep Freddy close because Roxy. I just wanted to Schlatt to go online, but I must stay here. Yeah, Schlatt doesn't have the high quality gator mask that I do. All right, Monty's mask, or as I so eloquently put it a few years ago, Monty's mast, which is a very different item. All right, I can have my space bar again, chat. It's a beautiful day. I don't have to show feet. No feet pics for me. Alright. Let's go save. Have you ever played Schedule 1? I don't know what that is. Is that like the drug game? Yes? No, I haven't. Okay. We have saved. It is time to spin the wheel. I didn't add to the counter. Okay. Hold on. Real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay. What's next? Can I finally get a useful item? You know what? I'll take that. That actually does something gameplay-wise. Alright. And that, I know, is in the atrium. Not atrium. Did you remove Monty's mask? I did, didn't I? Yes. Also, for some reason on the wheel, I included that we'll have to do Monty Golf. I don't know why I did that, but, like, I did. Hey, chat. You want to see something cool? How long did it take you to make the wheel? Not that long. I just copied all the images from the wiki and then typed them out. Like, a lot of them are like the same thing, so I could just copy and paste certain things. Why are the doors staying open? It's very convenient, but like, why? You guys want to see a certified security breach shortcut? It's a pretty cool shortcut. Did they add posters in a later patch? Because I think it's this box. Okay, it's not that box. Or they changed the thing. I wonder if adding the poster did it, because I did kind of clip through the wall there. But there's a box. Dude, I love lesbians is such a funny sentence. Considering, you know... assuming it's just two dudes talking to each other, I don't think the lesbians feel the same way. I don't, like, I'm a lesbian, I'm a woman. That's fine. It's just like, you know, I associate people saying dude with, like, you know, oh god, we got Gigamontied. Uh-oh. Right. Oh. Shit, Biscuit. But, like, you know, I associate people saying dude with, you know, like, surfer guys. So just imagining, like, dude, I love lesbians, dude. It's just a really funny sentence to me. Okay. So, I believe that's the lobby, because those are the turn wheels, right? Or, are those doors a daycare? No, those are doors. So I'm above daycare right now? So, the turn wheel should be this way. Giga, where are you? I hear him. I don't see him. Ah, there's the lobby, because there's the front door. I guess I'm technically gender fluid. Didn't think of it too much. Did we just cause someone's awakening in chat? I'm going to sleep. Good night. Good night, Larceny. Like, did we just cause someone's gender identity awakening in the fucking security breach chat? Is that what just happened? Okay, we're in the lobby. Look at that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How did you get down here so fast, Giga? Chat? What do I do about this? Fredor? Maybe? Nope. Okay. Well. At least he's gone. I saved after I got... Gigamonty heard gender fluid and instantly ran to you. Alright, Monty's mask is still acquired. Chat, I'll be honest, I'm too straight to know what the fuck you're talking about. What's a system? I am too cis for this conversation. What's a system? Oh. I'm in the back rooms. This is kind of a cool place. Multiple personality disorder? Ah, okay. Why is it called a system, then? What? Hold on. It's not a gay thing. I don't know, man. I just work here. Everything is a gay thing. Because it's a system of people, multiple different personalities work on different things inside your head. Okay. I guess that makes sense. What are we getting? The Chica Fizzy Faz. But I want to get to the lobby in a funny way. And then I got Gigamonted. So, we're doing it again. Today has been much more successful than yesterday. And I haven't even had to show feet yet. Oh, I'm back. Not yet. I like how it's just been considered an inevitability by chat. It's like, nope, it will happen. Hey, we're in the lobby. You're fucking joking. Okay, I'm determined to get to the lobby in this way, chat. So I will be wasting a bit of your time. And I'm not sorry about it. Hey, how is it my fault that, like, I didn't know there was gonna be a plant there? Wait, I could just Freddy deload here. Like, this is so much easier. What the fuck am I doing? I could probably walk literally into it. No, I'm in the back rooms again. What? Nope. Where am I? Oh, I am in the lobby. I thought I was above it for some reason. This would have actually been a good one to get no Freddy on. Actually, no, because we still don't have any security badges. Alright, Fizzy Faz Chica. Add to the items counter. But, like, you know, if we had at least one security badge and could access the elevator. Actually, no, because we could just use Mapbot. That would have been a good one to get without Freddy. I would really like to get some fucking security badges soon, because I don't want to have to Freddy deload for literally everything. I learned channel lore today, so that's a good stream to me. What channel lore did you learn? Alright. Let us spin the wheel. What's next? Great. Golden Freddy. Alright. Still useless. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick, and then I'll be right back. You know, every time I go to the bathroom and I come back to chat, there's always someone going, "Oh no, oh no, ads." I play ads when I leave because you are currently missing the pause menu. I know. One day chat will learn this lesson. It'll be a glorious day for humanity. Okay. Where the fuck is Golden Freddy? Golden. He's in Monty's green room. Thank God I labeled it as more detailed than Rockstar Row. God, we really just have to keep pacing back and forth across the entire Pizzaplex, spawning more and more and more Gigamonties. Yes, Freddy is still on infinite juice. Unfortunately, we have to deal with, you know, the low power thing, but... You know, one day, chat, we're gonna be allowed to use the elevators. That'll be a good day. Look at our Gigamonty. Look at him. He's raising a family. He's found his own place in the world, chat. Never mind, his family died. I'm so proud of him, though. There's only like 100 items. Why are you mad? Garble guts. Where am I? I'm over here. Why are you being pissy-missy? I didn't leave Freddy. I have not left Freddy a single time. Oh, yeah, I guess. But, like... I did a Freddy deload in the lobby. I don't think I can get over this fence. I just want to save. Okay. Yeah, come over here. Alright. I'm just gonna kind of go for... I can work with this. Oh, it unloaded for me. Oh, I fell in the void. I am over here now. This was not what I wanted. I did save. I think I'm just gonna quit and load. I have technically gotten 3 useful items. I've gotten a flashlight upgrade, which is technically useful, even though it's a flashlight upgrade for a flashlight I don't have. I've gotten a Freddy upgrade, which is technically useful. Other than the fact that Freddy has infinite power, so him getting upgraded doesn't really do anything. And I've got the Fizzy Pass. Freddy will eventually lose his infinite juice. Just throw Fizzy Faz at Monty at this point. Okay. Okay, so was it the Vine boom? Like, is that what pissed them off? So if I deload here... Yeah, he's not mad right now. Okay.
I better avoid that spotlight.
Yeah, I know. The spotlight that sort of does something. I think it does trigger them, but it doesn't actually, like, you know, unless you have Gigamonty in play, it doesn't do anything. Giga Bonnie or Giga Monty? I think Giga Bonnie in that modded video. I have heard from certain people that apparently that isn't a modded thing. That is Security Breach in the latest patch doing that hologram thing to Giga Bonnie. Or, you know, Giga Monty. Same thing. Which is just the most beautiful thing ever. I don't know if it's true. Like, it could just be people lying for, you know, ooh, funny. But I want to believe that Security Breach managed to somehow fuck up the texturing of a character who already had texturing on a character that isn't even supposed to exist. I want to believe. Because holographic Giga Bonnie is one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed in this game. You know, I also live for the day where I can just get access to Rockstar Row without having to Freddy Warp 40 times. Remember when I banned Freddy Warps? That was funny. That was a funny little meme. It didn't work out that way. Freddy Warps, or Freddy Deloading. I feel like I keep saying Freddy Warps instead of Freddy Deloading, but in my brain they're the same thing. They are essential. Like, we wanna go in the vent? Can't. Don't have a screwdriver. Wanna do anything the intended way? The wheel says no. The wheel disagrees. We can Freddy skeleton key in here. No, Freddy, I don't want you to come out from there. Freddy, get your fast ass back over here. Alright. Why did the door close? It didn't. Okay, cool. Look at this statue. Look at him. Look at how triumphant he is. Yeah, that's the bag. Oh, why is the lighting on this elevator look so cool? What the hell? God, this is like a room you never come in. Just ever, basically. And so, I have no fucking idea where anything is. Where's the gift box? Is it back here? Or is it in... Ah, it's right here. Alright. We have Golden Freddy. What a rare item, guys. It's a shiny Freddy. What's next? Can we finally get something fucking good? You're fucking joking! It's almost gone on Party Pass twice! I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my shit wheel! Okay, magnet. Where's the Freddy magnet? Oh, Freddy's magnet is back in fucking Chica Land. Great. Oh, God. You know, Chica Land, where everything worked out really well. I'm sad, chat. I come before you to tell you that I am sad. One day we will get a useful item. It'll be a glorious day. I'd take the fucking flashlight at this point. I would be happy with the flashlight. Where did you even come from? Yeah, garage doors are still not opening. Because why would they? Wait, what? Huh? Alright. We have to go back down to the basement. And I'm not happy about that fact. Freddy, are you ever gonna open any of these garage doors, or am I gonna have to Freddy warp literally every time? Freddy deload, not warp. Ready? Get your fast ass over here. Still no. Let's just spawn in another Giga. Why not? What does having 40 Gigamontes? How does that go wrong for you? Never does. You will never regret the Gigamonte stampede. I didn't mean to get out of them there. Yeah, but like, what conditions? Like, why can he still open normal doors but not garage doors? Like, why? Why does it matter? Security breach, security breach, security breach. That's the reason it's security breach. The reason is security breach. Let's just spawn in another Giga. But like, the dumbest thing about Freddy not being able to open doors is the only garage door you have access to before Freddy is supposed to be able to open doors is the one in Rockstar Row that only opens halfway to stop Freddy getting in anyway. So there's already a failsafe. So like, why the fuck does it matter? Get your faz ass over here. I'm deloading down into the basement. I want to see the code, how the hell they did any of this. How true is it that, like, the actual game was made in, like, 6 months? Because I've heard some people say that. How true is that? Wait. Hold on, is this Freddy's magnet? I don't think it is. I would not classify this as Freddy's magnet. No. Okay, so it's in the office. I think. Spot, look at all those Gigas. Okay, the reason I wanted to do that was to hopefully prevent losing Freddy. But, like, they did, like, the actual, like, story campaign of Security Breach in 6 months after the plan of the Security Breach survival mode, which was going to be the main game, got cut. So, like, I don't know how true that is. I've just heard that be a thing, and I don't know if it's true. But, like, Security Breach had several years of development for, like, the Pizzaplex itself, but most of that was done when Security Breach was going to be a, like, you know, time is permanently moving forward, and the survival mode was going to be the main thing. Okay, so is this Freddy's magnet? Yay, it is! Okay. Can I finally get a useful item? That'd be fun. Fucking hate this game. Fucking hate this game. Alright, we gotta go get Chica. No, it's not they don't care. I'll not... That is the one criticism of Security Breach I will not tolerate. It's not that they do not care. This game is fundamentally broken to its core. It isn't fixable. Like, the patches they did were basically all they could do. Like, you cannot fix this game without basically starting most of it over. And on the modern patch, yes, you can still... Like, you can still break it, but most of the breaking nowadays is intentional. And intentional bugs, I'm perfectly fine with. Like, if Security Breach was really broken at launch, but you had to, like, do specific things that no player would do, then I don't care. That's fine. That's better. I prefer it when games are, you know, they work when you want them to work and they break when you want them to break. That's funny. I'm perfectly fine with that. How'd they fuck up so bad? They bit off significantly more than they could chew. And, like, there's just so much about this game that is clearly a rush job from, like, most of the game getting cut. And when you have to cut most of your game, and you are already in over your head, like, a VR studio made this game. That is what Steel Wool is. They are a VR studio. They are less of one now, but, like, they were basically a glorified mobile game company. That is basically what most VR games are. They're basically glorified mobile games. The gameplay isn't that in-depth because, you know, the whole thing is it's VR, which is fine. But, like, imagine if the Clash of Clans devs tried to make Security Breach. It probably wouldn't go very well. Jesus, who cut that content? Well, like, the directors, Scott, and, like, sometimes, like, a lot of the cut content was cut because, like, it didn't have a reason to exist, and they didn't have time to give it a reason, and so they didn't want the Pizzaplex, which would have already been probably internally known to be, you know, kind of barren and open. They probably didn't want it to be that, like, obvious that's just how empty it is. So the decision was made to cut unnecessary stuff. Also for performance and size. Like, keep in mind, this game was 80 fucking gigabytes. And, like, a lot of the stuff that was cut was still in the files. But a lot of stuff that was cut that we kind of know about wasn't. So, like, this game at launch would have probably been 120 gigabytes. If, you know, things weren't cut. Which, keep in mind, when you're coming from a game before that was, like, what, 13? I don't know how big Help Wanted was. And then the previous Click Team games, which were in the kilobytes range. Yeah. Okay, so where's the Chica plush? Lobby. Okay. I can work with that. Yeah, and, like, Help Wanted 1 is a bit janky. Sometimes. But, like, not that bad.
Hi, please take this map.
And, like, Mimic? We had, what? One major bug with Mimic? Which was a crash? Wait, what? I didn't know that was the thing you could do. Okay, I'm down here now. Like, yeah, we had, what? One major bug with Mimic, and that was a crash. So, I don't really count unloading the Mimic Well, that's what Secret of the Mimic is. That's quite literally what Secret of the Mimic is. We are getting the VR later this year. They just prioritized the flat version for once because, you know, most people aren't playing VR. I do find it funny. Like, I don't think Secret of the Mimic is gonna be very fun in VR, at least for me. But like, I do find it funny how much people are like losing their mind over SteelWorld. Like, they weren't announcing the like when Secret of the Mimic VR was coming out for a while. And I'm like, this is the one franchise where you can consider yourself a massive fan without playing any of the games. Is this the right one? And so, like, VR is even less accessible. Nope. Wrong thing. Oops. Where's the Glam Chica plush? I don't know why I jumped there. I just am Freddy loading force of habit at this point. Okay. I'm in the back rooms. If I were a Chica plush, is it this? I don't think it's this. AC inspection bag. Is it in here? That's Hi Dave. Maybe it's up here? I don't remember. You know, I used to actually have an idea where a lot more collectibles were. I know there's one over here. What are you? Hey, we did it. I mean, yeah, SB and then Ruin, which I consider Ruin a separate game. And Ruin is proof of how much they learned with Security Breach. Like, Ruin is probably the most important game the franchise has ever gotten. Because it is, like, you know, it is what probably truly proved Steel Wool to be able to be the main developer. I know Ruin opinions have gotten a bit lower over time, but like, it worked, it looked great, it ran great. It was able to tell, like, a fairly compelling story. Okay, so wait. Did I miss one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I didn't count Chica yet. Okay. Wheel. It's time for the wheel. Can I get a useful item, please? Please, please. I've been good. I've been good this Christmas. It's gonna lose my shit. Where the fuck is the Freddy balloon? Chat, I'm not stopping stream until we get at least one good item. Phaser Blast. Alright. Here we go again. Yet another useless fucking item. Why does it keep ending my full screen? Spin the wheel, take a chance. Every journey starts a new romance. A new world's calling out to you. In the past, got a new addition to the cast. You know that any captain needs a crew. Curious what Steel Wool's next project will be after they finish VR for Mimic. I mean, they must already be working on it. But yeah, we don't actually know. Like, we knew about Secret of the Mimic from Ruin, actually. Like, we knew Secret of the Mimic was getting worked on. At least something we knew was getting worked on ever since Mimic. Or, Ruin. Because, in the files, they were talking about Carnival. Which, I think is pretty safe to say at this point, is what Mimic is. There was no mention of Thumper in Ruin. But, like, Carnival doesn't really apply to Help Wanted 2. So, I think, like, Carnival fits much better with describing Secret of the Mimic. It's not really a carnival, but it would be a fine code name, right? Because it deals with carnival stuff a lot more than Help Wanted 2 does. Help Wanted 2 is Thumper. I realized calling Help Wanted 2 Thumper probably confused a lot of you. That's what Help Wanted 2's internal name was. So, but yeah, we don't actually know what Steel Wool is working on. So for the first time, other than Mimic VR, we don't actually know. I hope we get something soon, just because, you know. I don't know. I've gotten used to Poppy chapters being yearly, and I miss there being a new FNAF game every 3 months. You know, it was fun back in 2014. Hey, Steel Wool, why don't you just make a new full game with custom assets every 3 months? That doesn't sound impossible at all, right? Alright. Which one's the Freddy balloon? I'm just gonna open gifts until I get the Freddy balloon, and then I'll load. Yeah, the DS was Nitro. Alright, chat. Chat, no one is allowed to Google. You want me to show random fucking knowledge? If I want people to guess, I'm gonna play a fun game with you all. What was cafe? Okay, that's the wrong one, but we'll get that later. What was cafe? No Googling. Cafe was Wii U? Correct. Okay, Shadow, you have gotten one right, so you are not to answer anymore. I'll check pictures after. What was Project Reality? What was Reality? Anyone know? Any takers? You'll get an internet cookie, but not like that kind. Jesus fucking Christ. Wii? It was not the Nintendo Wii. The Nintendo Wii is probably one of the more famous code names. Because it was probably talked about a lot. Actually, the Wii and the GameCube. You said I can't answer? If no one else gets it, I'll let you answer. Where are the boxes in Phasor Blast? Wait, there's one in Phasor Blast, right?
You must be the new Phasor Blast recruit.
Was it an Xbox One? It was not Xbox One. Xbox One's codename was fucking Failure. Hey, Freddy Balloon. Okay, we have to quit, and it was not the PS3. Alright, Shadow, knock yourself out. $3DS? Oh, you're wrong! No! It is not the 3DS. Project Reality was the N64. and then it developed the name Nintendo Ultra 64, which was then shortened to N64. But Project Reality was the actual code name. Yeah, N64 was Reality.
But first, I am here to tell you how to play Phaser Blast.
All right, we have the Freddy Balloon. I'm actually forgetting. What was the 3DS's code name? Uh-oh. God, what was the 3DS's code name? I'm actually forgetting. I did know this. How do you know this? I know a lot about Nintendo history. Do you guys remember what the Switch's code name was?
Wash your eyes with soap and water, then blink repeatedly until vision is restored.
Yeah, NX. God, I miss the days of the Nintendo NX. That was such a fun time to speculate. I mean, it wasn't. It was painful as hell. But, you know, talking about the Nintendo NX back in like 2015, 16, that was a fun time. Yeah, mostly because the Wii U was shit. That it was. And I have 2 of them, and I'm happy about that. Alright, spin the wheel. Backstage pass! Chat! Oh, that's technically a useful item. Alright. We know where that is. Yeah, I love the Wii U too. But, like, objectively, the Wii U was the Wii U. I love it dearly. It's like your child who's a failure. You still love them. They're still a failure. Citrus was 3DS? Right, CTR, and that's where the Citrus emulator got its name. Right, forgot about that. Okay, speaking of emulators, you all should get this one. What was the GameCube's code name? This one should be very common knowledge. I'm surprised no one's answered this one yet. What was the question? GameCube code name. This one is very common knowledge if you know anything about the GameCube. Oh wait, this is gonna take away our Infinite Freddy, I think. That's unfortunate. No Googling. You're not allowed to Google. It's Dolphin, right? Correct. Dolphin. Which is where the GameCube/Wii emulator gets its name. Project Dolphin. We have to go get the backstage pass. Also, I might have left Freddy out in the rain. Get your fast ass over here. If you're on the other side of that gate, you're not invited to Christmas, Freddy. Alright. I have a tricky one for you. Anyone know what, was it Atlantis? Project Atlantis or Project Olympus? I don't remember. I think it was Project Atlantis, right? Anyone know what that is? This one's kind of a trick question. Canceled Game Boy Advance? Correct. I don't actually know many PlayStation code names. I don't actually know if I know any of them. I think I used to know the Vitas. Yeah, it was, Project Atlantis was the original vision for the Game Boy Advance, sort of, that turned out to be unfeasible during the time. So it was shelved, and then elements of that project were reworked into the GBA a couple years later. Here's an easy one. What was VR32? How is it not possible? They were working on it in, like, the early 90s. Virtual motherfucking Game Boy. I know, right? What a hard question. I know that because the two things, Scott the Waz GBA video, and because my older sister had it pinned on her wall. Did she have, like, a picture of Atlantis? Or did she have the picture of Project Atlantis? Because if it was Project Atlantis, I want to meet your sister. We seem like we'd be friends. Having a fucking picture of a prototype, never released Nintendo thing on your wall. That's my type of person. Did the NES and SNES have, like, code names that are really publicly known? Or I guess, you know, the Famicom and Super Famicom. Did they have, like, code names? I know the first attempt at bringing the NES to America, or the Famicom to America, I guess I should say, was the Nintendo Advanced Home System or something. I don't remember what it was called, but they were like, they were gonna turn the NES, or the Famicom, into an actual home computer. And it had like a keyboard and shit and a cassette deck. She had a photo of Project Atlantis on her wall because she was looking forward to it a lot to show our parents when it came out. Wait, was Project Atlantis even announced publicly until years later? Like, cause like I thought the only like picture and talk of Project Atlantis came from Space World 2003 or something like that, where they talked about products that never got, you know, released. Like the Atari computers? Yeah, kind of. I don't know a lot about, I don't know console trivia. I know history, ancient Egyptian, Greek stuff, and mostly gods and Egyptian stuff, though. I mean, that's sick. I love history. It was shown before then? Huh. It's probably just the footage from Space World is the most high quality, and, you know, outside of fun history, it doesn't really matter talking about Project Atlantis that much, and so all YouTubers just use the same thing. Alright. We're finally getting a useful item. But yeah, the original, like, Google the Nintendo home computer prototype thingy. It was really cool looking. I have a picture of it in one of my old Nintendo Powers. Alright.
Got it. Now I should
Backstage
be able to find the
pass.
lift controls.
Alright, so that sets the time to 2:30. We have finally actually progressed. Looked it up, they confirmed it in 96. Okay. That makes sense. People must have been so disappointed when, like, the Game Boy Pocket Color came out then.
You can't win.
Why do you sound so close?
You can't win forever.
Roxy? Oh yeah, this door is security level 4 now for whatever fucking reason. Alright. Did I add to the items counter? Chat, every time I get an item, it is your job to look at the items counter. I mean, the Pocket wasn't a waste, because it had a much better screen, even though it wasn't in color. Why can't I? Okay, we might have to go to daycare. Much better screen, and had better battery life, like, right? Or at least it took less batteries, because it was like, what, 2 AAAs? The Game Boy Pocket, is the only Game Boy I've never owned. Where am I going? Phaser Blast? Okay, I can work with that. Actually, that's kind of bad. Because I think I need to get to daycare to activate charging stations. But isn't there like an elevator deload? Oh, I did that wrong. Like, isn't there like you can hit a button and then like run out the elevator or something? hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I didn't add. I might as well take this opportunity to spin the wheel. I do want to go to daycare. Alright. What's next? Frozen Roxy treat. I believe I know where that is, because I believe that's in the prize corner. Still no badges for us. Because, like, you know, fuck me. A Roxy popsicle, wow. Okay, so, Freddy. I'm gonna need you to not eat my ass. A Roxicle, if you will. Okay. Oh. Freddy finally opens garage doors! Hypothetically, what if you did this with content restored? Problem would be we wouldn't have access to many of the bugs. Okay, Freddy. I'm gonna have to, like, edge you a little bit here, okay? Okay, the Salads and Sides vent is now blocked. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have to... What did I say? I don't remember. Oh, God. Try... Freddy, no open doors. Well, he opened that garage door, and then he didn't. But I think that was because I was too close. Okay. Need to mapbot deload.
Hi,
Thank you.
Please take this map.
Okay. Freddy. Get your fast ass over here. When will you take a map? I hope I don't have to take a map, because having mapbot deloads has been very useful. I have many rants about how my favorite little Egyptian god having so little info is so stupid. Because of his title, that again, at least he has a page. I mean... I guess when your hyperfixation is Egyptian gods, it is pretty convenient that instead of relying on a wiki, you could rely on literally Wikipedia. Is the map an item? I think it's on the wheel. Because it is an item.
Daycare pass.
Okay. What's the most interesting FNAF fan game you've played? Even if it's not your favorite? Interesting would have to go to not technically a FNAF fan game. I guess sort of a FNAF fan game. I once played a game called Five Nights Spelled Wrong at Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. That was a still photo of the Poppy hallway. And then when you flipped up the cam, it was a... it was a picture of the Huggy hallway. That was all it was. Alright, so if I get into Freddy here... Boom. Okay, so this is the Vanny cutscene. This should unlock recharging. It was a stream. I played it on stream. I did a Poppy fan game stream.
What was that?
That is a fountain. A fountain is a decorative reservoir used for dispensing water. Discharging, not dispensing.
Not the fountain.
You didn't see the dancing rabbit lady?
Right in front of us?
Before Chapter 4 came out, so it was a while ago.
Megapizaplex. Not anymore.
This is crazy. It's like the whole place is trying to get me.
I am not.
Why?
I
No.
no.
You're
I want to help
Squiggly.
you. Maybe they want to help you too.
You're
I
my
doubt
Scrimbo, Gregory.
For some reason, you're different.
You're not like other girls, Freddy.
Good
Wait,
news.
hold on. That was supposed to be a Gregory
The
line.
doors will open in 5
You're not
hours.
like other
Good
girls,
news?
Freddy.
5 hours?
Sorry, Gregory. Don't mean to interrupt the iconic line.
I'm not gonna last 5 minutes.
There it is.
Do not panic. If
Okay.
we get separated again, you can always
I want
call
to see
me on
Ben
your
play the new
fast
Poppy
watch.
Hour of Joy fan
As
game.
long as
Wait,
I
what?
have power, and
When did
I
that
am
come
able
out?
to reach you.
That sounds cool. Actually, that's kind of what I hope Poppy does. Like, I want the main chapters to
Please
end,
get moving. You can access
and
the
then,
main atrium with your new
like, I would
security
kill
badge.
for, like, fight your way out of the bottom of the factory, you know, during the Hour of Joy Poppy fan game. That would be sick. Wait, did I spin the wheel? Oh, shit. Roxy Treat, right. Hello, I'm back. I've been to urgent care twice within 26 hours because of fucking athlete's foot and blisters. Damn. I hope you feel better. That's not great. Yeah, we have to go get the Roxicle. You know, one day we'll get a fucking security badge that I could just use the elevator.
Gregory, I have identified 2 possible exit
Gregory?
points.
You didn't
Main
do your
loading
homework
dock
last
is
night.
located
You're
under
grounded,
the food
Gregory.
court on the 1st floor. There is also a fire escape in the 3rd floor prize counter.
That's
Check
great.
your fast watch. I will mark both locations on your. It
Okay,
appears
so-
that you have no fast map. You should be able to obtain one from the greeter on the center balcony.
It's told I have to stop exercise until the blister heals. I also have to make sure the blister doesn't get infected by fungus. But, like, if you let it get infected by fungus, you could be a Last of Us. Who doesn't want to be a Last of Us? I think it's worth the sacrifice, personally. This is not medical advice. Please do not do this. So why did you get canceled? I tried to encourage my chat to become a zombie of their own free will. It was probably not the best idea. Wait, also, I have Freddy again. And I can jump. I don't have to do the whole save and thingy and reload. I could just... I could just do this. Whee! You know, one day we will get a useful item and actually play a section of the game. I could have just done this on the right place. Got it. I'll try to get Black Death on my
Wait, it's
toes.
not
Thanks,
opening.
streamer.
How unfortunate. Head past the Superstarcade wall to the back of the arcade. There is a roll-up door at the very back which leads to the prize counter.
I still can't believe one of my Tumblr notifs told me to kiss my sleep paralysis demon. You know, the sleep paralysis demons are also, they're not loved as much as they should be. Just give them a little smooch. It'll make you feel better. Kiss the homies goodnight. And by homies, I mean the sleep paralysis demons. I assume Ben's gonna do the VIP ending. If we can do the VIP ending, I'll laugh my ass off. Because, like, my goal is to just do this until I get, you know, enough items to beat the game without cheating. We have to cheat so that we don't cheat. You know, just security breach logic for the win. But, if by that time I have enough fucking collectibles to do the VIP ending, I'm gonna be so mad and also laugh my ass off. I hate that I remember where this one is. This one was not I don't know. This one I remembered. It's wait, what? No, it isn't? Oh, hold on. That's the Frozen Freddy treat? I'm dumb. Okay. Well, where's the Frozen Roxy treat? I swear it was that. I was just bragging about game knowledge. Oh, that's the Dead Freddy room. Right, I actually know I didn't know that. God damn it. Well, at least we're on the other side of the Pizzaplex. So, it'll be a nice long walk. What other Nintendo trivia should I quiz you all on? What was the first official, made by Nintendo, so not the CDI, Zelda games to feature voice acting? Alright, here's a fun one. Nintendo was originally a sex store. They were not a sex store, and they were not originally. They did get into love hotels, but that was not originally what they did. First Nintendo made Zelda game to feature voice acting. Like, proper word voice acting. I think maybe Twilight? Incorrect. Sonic the Hedgehog? No, originally they were a playing card company. Nope, not Ocarina. I'm not counting Link's hiya as voice acting. I swear it's Sonic. It's an interesting theory. Let's see how it works out for you. Freddy, you're being not helpful. Nope, not Wind Waker. The correct answer. Nope. You want the correct answer? I don't know. I believe it was BS The Legend of Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets, released for the Nintendo Satellaview. The what?
Looks like you do not have security clearance to access the kitchen.
What? What? You're not familiar with BS The Legend of Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets? Hold on. Which BS The Legend of Zelda? Actually, it was not Ancient Stone Tablets. It was simply just BS The Legend of Zelda. And BS, in this case, stood for Broadcast Satellite. The voice acting was
Find the open vent near the
recorded
sidebar to bypass
and then
security.
broadcasted live to your Super Famicom through the Nintendo Satellaview. So any ROM doesn't have the voice acting. Because it was like a rate, you had to like play the game at certain times to get voice acting. My question still stands. Why do you make the trivia? Why can't we give you trivia? You can give me trivia. I'm fine with that. I'm very knowledgeable in the things I'm knowledgeable about, and the things I'm not, I know fuck all, so it might not be that interesting, but... Okay, so... What is the second line in Night 3 FNAF 2? Oh, God. Oh... hello. Welcome to your new summer job. Oh god, I don't remember. Night 3 is when Phone Guy starts talking about the investigations. Hello. Oh, wow. Third night. Isn't it? I don't think it's the second line, but he goes, did Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious. Like I said, he was always my favorite. You know, they tried to remake Foxy, you know. Thought the original was too scary, so they made it super kid-friendly and put it in Kids Cove. Keeps the toddlers entertained. Right? It's like something along those lines. I want more Nintendo stuff. I mean... This one is pretty common knowledge. There was a Game Boy that survived a bomb blast from the Gulf War, and it still works to this day. It is charred to hell, but it still works to this day. That one's pretty common knowledge, though. If you want to really... What is Zuko's first line in Avatar The Last Time? Chat, this is probably going to make some of you very upset. The only Avatar thing I've ever seen is the James Cameron Blue people. I have never seen any Avatar The Last Airbender anything in my life. I've only seen Blue People Avatar. Do you know who Pokemon number 133 is? No. It's Gen 1, I can tell you that. According to Super Smash Bros. Melee, how many eyes does Daisy have? Three. Correct. Okay. Wait, I did just get the Roxy thing. Wait, no I didn't. What did I just pick up that then save? Hold on. A Roxy mask? Oh. Chat, I don't care that it's technically wrong. I'm just removing the Roxy mask from the list, and we'll just never talk about this again, okay? I don't think... I just saved out of habit. I'm deleting the Roxy mask from the list. No one has to know. Okay, well, where's the Roxy frozen treat, then? We're getting a 2-for-1 deal, because Ben got too focused on Nintendo trivia and stopped focusing on the game. Isn't it back here? Like, yeah, this one. Why is every Smash game except one bad? Because they're all not Melee? Is that the correct answer? Okay, so we have the Roxy treat. Ding. I mean, Melee's fine. I grew up on Brawl, and I don't know. Brawl just had more pizzazz to me. I don't think Melee's a game. I feel like Melee is a game that, like, people who didn't, like, weren't there when it came out can truly appreciate. Like, I understand why Melee was as big of a deal as it was. It was, like, basically a launch title. It wasn't, but it was like, what, a week later? And then, you know, it was the, like, first debut of next gen for these characters. It was just a massive improvement over 64. Like, I get why people love Melee, but I don't know. I grew up on Brawl, and I was fine with that. Do you have a main? I main Ganondorf, mainly because I like to just yell Doria and hit people with Big Sword and Ultimate. That's my reason. What was Project Butterfly? Oh, God. I don't even... the name Project Butterfly is familiar. Alright. What is on the wheel? I fucking hate this wheel. Golden Chica. Okay. Cool. I don't know what the fuck Project Butterfly is. Golden Chica. It's in the fucking basement again! Oh, right! Right! Was that real? I always thought that was kind of a hoax. Like, I thought Project Butterfly was like a fan rumor. Yeah. Nintendo would never do an upgradable console. Never in a million years. Sorry if it was something to do with Life is Strange. Chat, I have very bad news. Okay? This is the last stream of this week. Life is Strange Reunion comes out tomorrow. I start house sitting tomorrow. I don't get to play it until next week. And I'm crying internally. I'll be honest, even as someone who loved Double Exposure when everyone else hated it, I have pretty low expectations. But I don't care. Give me Chloe. Ben has a kid? I'm house sitting. What? Huh? How does that mean I have a kid? I'm house sitting for my cousin. How does that mean I have a child? Wait, I heard wrong? You don't say. Yeah, the game, I have brightness turned up. I'll turn that down. Security breach is like Poppy. Most of the experience is spent dicking with menus. Yeah, what did you hear? Let me over this fence. Having Ben on in the background as I organize my Pokemon cards and make plans to go back tomorrow for more cards. I think that was one of my pandemic things. Organizing all of my cards into binders and stuff and like sorting them by sets. That was so fun. It was a pain in the ass, and I kind of gave up, and I have a lot of cards that are technically organized, but not in sets, and then cards that just need to be organized. But, yeah, it was fun. I want to do another Pokemon card stream. Well, if you thought I said, like, babysitting, traditionally, babysitting is when you don't have a kid and you're watching someone else. So... I don't know what you heard. I'm organizing all mine in numerical order. I messed up, so now I need to start over. I have like 500 cards. I don't want to know how many cards I have. I have well over 500. But like I've probably fucked up in there, and I just don't like to think about it. You can babysit your own child? No, you can't. It's called parenting. You're not babysitting. You're doing your job. It's not babysitting. You want to know a random fun fact about ancient Egyptian death? Sure. I love history. Freddy, get your ass over here. Come on. I want to save. Freddy! I require your fast ass. Come here, boy. No, I've heard people say that before, but like, it shouldn't be. It should just be considered fucking parenting. Because, you know, you're a parent and that's your job. We're not doing Pizza Bot. We're just using the save. And we're saving with Freddy in here so that, you know, it's fine. Okay, so Golden Chica, abandoned staff room. I think I know where Golden Chica is. Fun fact, Pizza Bot has more screen time than Vanny. I know. Okay, oh, this isn't a security door. Cool. I assumed it would be. Security breach in the Big 26. This is awesome. Not just security breach. Launch security breach. The best version of security breach. Wait, where are all the staff bots? There are supposed to be staff bots. Anyways, Golden Chica. Okay. What is next on the wheel? The wheel is not full screen right now. Oops. Chica name shirt. Another useless item. Hooray! Fuck! Chica name. That's in the lobby. Great. I think we got that earlier today and then loaded. You ever not know how to spell something and just give up and not send your chat? Just fucking happened to me. Oh, poor Rickenbacker. A fine addition to my collection. I randomly got jump scared by Monty down here in my security breach 100% video. I still don't know why. I don't know if it was like a Giga Monty that somehow made it down here, or like Monty just spawned, but like he's not supposed to. You would have to remember 42 minor gods' names as a claim that you never committed the sin they represent. These sins have a very weird range too, and your relatives could sabotage you by not giving your dead body the list of them, I think. And this was done before weighing your heart, which is common in media. Huh. Do you know that the tugboat for its size is the most powerful craft afloat, and the tugs are power behind the docks and waterways that make up ports and harbors? Huh, no, I did not. Oh yeah, completely off topic, actually. I guess on topic for FNAF, but off topic for what we're talking about right now. I started watching Daredevil Born Again Season 2. Came out, like the first episode came out yesterday. And Matthew Lillard is in it. And he's one of those people now that's just ruined for me in anything other than the FNAF movies. Because he's kind of like a snarky asshole in this, who just like clearly doesn't give a fuck. But like, you know, he's also William Afton, and I can't distance him from that in my brain. Did you know that bears love pizza sauce more than any other? Wait, did you know that bears?
Hi, please take this
Well,
map.
that startled me.
Take a map.
Did you know that hold on. Did you know that bears love pizza sauce more than any other animal? It's true. No, it's any other food. It's not any other animal. Not to actually you on your security breach elevator quotes. I thought you were like combining them or something. I was very confused. I can't fucking remember the one. Well, I can. It's animal. Or no, it's food, not animal. You said animal. What am I on? My problem with memorization of lines is I can remember like 95%. William after the Shaggy is whoever he is a Daredevil. Despite being a chronic Daredevil fan, I have never watched Daredevil Born Again. I quite like season 1. It's not perfect. Like, it was like retrofitted. Like, it wasn't gonna be MCU, or no, it wasn't gonna be a continuation of the original, but then they made it one. So like, there are clearly some things that aren't perfect, but like, it's quite fun. I've never seen like the original Daredevil show, but I quite liked Born Again. I'd recommend it. I have 163 cards that are worth around 1,235 sold together. I have a card that if in mint condition, it would be worth, I think, more than like triple that alone. I don't know how much Moonbryon sells for, but I have the Moonbryon. I pulled a Moonbryon. I think that's a pinata. My brain is telling me this is the Chica shirt. Yeah, Chica name shirt. All right. Another item crossed off the list. All right, spin the wheel. Why, man? Why? I don't want this little idiot. He's too stupid. Look at him. All right, where the fuck is the Monty Pinata? You have evolution for prismatic evolutions? I don't... Hold on. Moonbryon card. I'm searching an evolution, so I'm making sure there's no porn or anything. Nope. This guy. I have this card. I pulled one. Sorry, evolution porn? What, are you not familiar with the Vaporeon copy pasta? No, I don't like Pokemon. Two quick questions before I tell you to do this. Do you have Safe Search on your browser, and are you an adult? Okay, wait, where's the fucking Monty Pinata? Monty. Atrium. That's not a very helpful... I mean, I think... I'm a college junior and don't have Safe Search. Well, you're not a minor, so you could Google it in your own time if you so choose. But have fun. Have fun with that one, Chief. Godspeed. I choose not to? Fair. Freddy! Where the fast fuck are you? Why are you on an adventure? I would like to go to the atrium, Freddy. No, I'm specifically telling them not to. I was only telling Shadow to. No, great. Gigamonti's in play and we're about to spawn another one. Run, run, run. Wait, hold on. Wait. There are 2 collectibles in the atrium. In security breach. One of them is over there. The other one is right there. I don't remember which one the Monty Pinata is. It's your favorite Pokemon and Pokemon Evolution line? I mean, I love Oshawott. He's such a good boy. Only 2? 2 and then a Freddy upgrade, but I don't really consider the Freddy upgrade a collectible because like it's an actual item. And then there's a bag or 2, but like yeah, the atrium doesn't have a lot in it for how big it is. Okay, gentlemen. I'm just gonna grab this box. Hey! Monty Pinata acquired. I'm gonna go save again real quick. Hisuian or regular Samurai? I mean, like, I love the Hisuian design. I would... Knowing nothing about Pokemon, I would pick the Hisuian. I think it's a cooler design, but Samurai holds too much of a place in my heart. Okay. Wheel time! Can I get a useful item this century, please? Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. I'll fucking take it. Okay. The Monty Fizzy Faz is the one that is in El Chips. I don't even need Freddy. I played Diamond back when I was a kid and loved Chimchar. I don't know. Like, I don't... This is gonna be a hot take. I don't really like... I like the Gen 4 starters, but I don't know. There's just something about them. Like, I picked Turtwig when I played Diamond, and I believe I picked Piplup when I played Shining Pearl, like the remake. But the I don't know, the Gen 4 starters just never really did much for me. We're doing L Chips legit. We're not doing L Chips. I'm walking in, grabbing a soda, and walking out. This is the extent of L Chips we're doing. Look at that. Okay, so at the end of this, chat is going to quiz you on where a certain item was. Since you quizzed us, we get to quiz you. What's the most obscure item in Security Breach? I mean, obscure item would be the cube of testing. But that's not in the game. I guess. So, that doesn't count. I don't know. All of the collectibles are obscure unless they're required for the game. Probably one of the therapy tapes. I don't know. That one therapy... Okay, the one therapy tape that is in the West Arcade... Because that requires knowledge that once you're done with the West Arcade, you could for some reason bring Freddy in, even though he's not supposed to go in there. That is truly a great game design moment. Oh yeah, actually, I have a story to tell. So I went to 7-Eleven like a week, 2 weeks ago. These like 2 10-year-old kids just walked up to me and just handed me like 10 pesos. Pesos? However you say that? Like 10 Mexican pesos? Like just a coin of 10 Mexican pesos? So that was a thing that happened. I don't know why. So I just have 10 Mexican pesos sitting on my desk. I collect coins, so like, cool. But yeah. Oh wait, I have to spin the wheel. I haven't spun the wheel yet, right? That money is a bit far from Mexico. Yeah. All right. I haven't spun the wheel yet, right? I'm spinning it now. We got the Fizzy Faz, and that was the last time I spun it. No! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, sorry, Shift key. It's nothing personal. Almost Faz Cam. At least it's not no jumping. Or no Freddy. Putting no Freddy on there was a dumb idea on my part. God, I need to dust out this keyboard. It is full of hair. I do want to get a new keyboard, but like I don't have a reason other than I want one of the Xbox keyboards because they look cool. And a friend got one, and I want it because it looks sick. Alright. Goodbye, key switch. Alright. No running for me! But I can still Freddy, so this really won't be that hard. Oh, I have to spin the wheel again, right. Alright. You're fucking joking! That's in the Chica's fucking basement again! Oh, there are 2 gigas on top. Okay. That's a bad set. Don't think too much about that sentence. Why is it always basement? I know! Also, it is sad that I remember where, like, some of these collectibles are. I haven't done Security Breach 100% in 2 years. No, therapy tapes are not on the list. I just didn't want to. And also, they were dependent on another item, and so I tried to not do, like, dependent on another item. Like, repaired head is not on the list. Static here should be safe, right? Oh. Where am I? Oh. Also, I hear Monty. I don't know how Giga got down here. Giga, where are you? This is an interesting state for the world to be in. What will happen? Nothing will happen. Okay. This is weird. Therapy tapes are dependent on Roxy's eyes. Oh. What will load? I don't know where I am. Okay. I think this is just a cut our losses moment, and feed ourselves to the gator. He didn't kill me as fast as I thought. No, like, you need the camera to get into the room to play them, but actually finding them is dependent on having Freddy's eyes. Or Roxy's eyes, I guess. Yep, okay. You know what? Instead of being cute, let's just go Freddy Warp Down. Or Freddy Skeleton Key. Does Freddy randomize where you are? No, Freddy deloaded and then walked through a wall. And I just fell into the, like, the intro Chica area. Yeah. I'm back. What did I miss? We're not allowed to run until we get the Spring Bonnie poster. 6 more golden items for VIP? That's not how VIP works. That's how it was supposed to work. That is not how VIP works. Oh! I can't call Freddy for some reason. Okay. 1 second here. Hey, I can call Freddy again. Funny. Funny how that works. That is how they wanted you to get the VIP ending. It was find all the golden plushes. You will actually, like, in official Security Breach media, like the strategy guide books or whatever, that is how they say you're supposed to get it. It's not how you get it. You need to get 28 collectibles of any kind, not counting, like, items that actually do something. I guess they didn't know how to program in checking for the golden ones. The strategy book said JJ was in FNAF 3. Wasn't there a book that got canceled like 2 days ago that was supposed to be like really cool? Like, what was that? It was like a book talking about lore that didn't happen or something. I'm dancing. Freddy absolutely grooving right now. Alright. I believe the Spring Bonnie poster... These doors are still open? Well, that's convenient for me. Secret artifacts? Something like that. Why are all these doors still open? What? That's weird. Alright. His challenge, but all messages as well? Dear God, no. Especially not on Launch Patch, where it doesn't even tell you what message is what until you, like, check your menu. Which, yeah, okay, now that I say it, sounds like a very lame reason not to do it, other than I don't want to add more useless items. It's like, oh my God, I have to hit tab every once in a while. Oh, woe is me. We still don't have the flashlight, which just feels insulting that we have the flashlight upgrade, but not the flashlight. The Spring Bonnie poster, believe, is right here. Correct. I am too good at the video game, and now I can run again. Alright. Ah, Gregory has found his shins again. Alright. What's next on the Wheel of Pain? Spin the wheel, take a chance, get another plushie again, 'cause go fuck yourself. Oh, great. Okay, the first useful item we get in 7 years is Mazer-size control key. Go fuck yourself. Well, we're heading to Monty Golf. Still no security badges, because, like, why would I want those? Actually, hold on. Last time I reloaded was in, the atrium. So, here, real quick shortcut. Bye! Don't fall into trash land. Boom! Hey! Look at that. We're in the atrium again. Don't you love Launch Patch? It's a grand old time. Also, the sad thing is, you know what's also on the list? Okay, so, actually, I realize a flaw with my plan. I labeled, on the wheel as doing the Monty Golf minigame as getting the security badge, but that's not how that works. But I guess we can't get the Monty Golf security badge until we do the Monty Golf minigame, which is on the wheel. So, no security badge for us yet again. Where can I jump? This garbage can looks jumpable. No? There's a wedge jump spot here. I think it's, yeah. Look how easy that is to get around. God, no wonder people got lost when this game first came out. All of their ways of directing the player just didn't fucking work. Is the staff bot frozen over here? Is he, like, loaded yet, or is that later? There's a staff bot that just doesn't move over here. Yeah, he's not here yet. Hi, Fred. Can you open doors right now, or are you, like, still shy? Why, Freddy? Why are you this fucking worthless? Alright. Monty Golf. Uh-oh. Why, Giga?
Look for the security office in the back hallway. Since there is no flash photography allowed
Oh,
in
right.
Monty Golf,
Monty Golf's
fast
elevator
maps
is
are
weird
confiscated here.
because there is going to be a
Maybe
hallway
because
here
there
instead of an
are
elevator, so we actually have to walk over here.
It is a very clever
I know too much
marketing
about this
plan.
game. Okay, get the save before we get gigged. Alright. Monty Golf. God, this place is gorgeous. Fuck. Well, bye. Bye. Fuck.
The security office is nearby. You might want to look around the office and see if there is a way to
I just want to get this save.
hunting you. They know you are here. Get the security upgrade.
Oh, wait.
Get out.
Hold on.
What's this?
Wrong collectible, Gregory. That's what that is. If you could do any attraction in the Pizzaplex, which ones do you pick for top 3? I mean, Roxy Raceway, assuming it's not, you know, destroyed.
They know you are here. Get the
That would be pretty fun.
upgrade and get out.
I mean, I would probably hate it because that would scare the fuck out of me, but Roxy Raceway. Phasma Blast would be fun, and then Monty Golf is just the vibe. Like, the West Arcade would be sick, but, like, it's just an arcade with a big guy playing music. Don't get me wrong, I love the big guy, but as, like, an attraction, eh. Oh, wait, hold on, the Pizzaplex is gonna be dark, isn't it? Unless unloading fixes that. So go-karting, laser tag, and mini golf? That sounds like a sick afternoon to me. I believe the Pizzaplex is currently in dark mode. Suck on that, cut content restored. I did it first. Except, you know, you did it first. Whatever, shut up. Alright, spin the wheel time. What's next? Something useful? Again? Oh, great. Well, I guess we have to actually spin the wheel now. So, no running. Oh, thank God. Holy shit. If we had to do Chica's voice box without running, that would have been hell on earth. Alright, where the fuck is the Glam Freddy figure? Freddy figure. That is in daycare. Okay. Wait, I have to turn off running. Right. Sorry, sorry, shift key. Yeah, it's nothing personal. I just have to knife you in the ass a little bit here. Bye. I really need to invest in, like, a proper keycap puller and key switch puller, but, my knife works. Anyone who's into custom keyboards is probably, like, dying inside right now as I try to knife this switch out of the socket. There you go. Alright. For anyone curious, I use Glorious Holy Pandas, I think. That's what they're called. I don't know. They're glorious switches of some form. Alright, Freddy. Daycare is actually pretty close to Monte Golf. Just unbind the key. I probably can do that, but I believe, like, I don't know, can you unbind keys? I don't know. For me, it's just easier to pull it off so I don't have to fuck with settings when I put it back on. Yeah, alright, we're in dark mode. So that's pretty fucking sick. Like, look at this place. It's fucking gorgeous. Look like all the fireflies and stuff. It looks so cool. God, this game would have been so good if they actually, like, made a horror game. As opposed to, you know, whatever the fuck this game turned out to be. Wait, is this dark mode or... Because I remember Monte Golf dark mode being more red. But I think it was brighter before, right? I'll be able to tell easier in the atrium. Assuming... Well, I mean, we don't have to deload, actually. I do Bonnie Bowl, Roxy Right, so I DJ Music Man private lessons. He tends to beat you when you fail. I wouldn't want a music teacher who can literally eat me if I play a, you know, C minor chord wrong. Uh-oh, Freddy, where'd you go? Oh, right, we just got teleported between elevators. Hello, for Daddy. Yes, the atrium is in dark mode by the looks of it, which is sick. I hope unloading isn't gonna break it. Please keep the dark mode on just until I can see the atrium proper. Please? Look at that! Hold on. Okay, video is... Look at, like, the red outline. Oh, hell yeah. It'll look better with ray tracing on, but, yeah, what happens if I turn ray tracing to high in launch patch and quality to ultra? What happens to my stream? Oh, sweet Jesus. I have a 5070 Ti And this is the most it can do. This is truly sad. 5070 Ti. Okay, what happens when I turn visual quality down to high? Still bad. And also, in this game, ray tracing is DLSS as well. There we go. Ah, frame rate again, chat. Look at that. That was beautiful. 5070 Ti. The graphics card infinitely more powerful than what they were trying to get this game to run on. And, that is the best it can do. Alright, you have to go to daycare. There's a shortcut to daycare. There's actually a couple. I'm gonna go with this one. Fuck. God, I'm used to being able to explore the Pizzaplex on, you know, without all these barriers. The SBU is designed to function only properly on a NASA supercomputer. Yeah, I mean, nowadays, you can run Security Breach at Ultra with, like, max ray tracing and, like, everything cranked out, and it runs pretty okay. Like, Security Breach actually does run pretty okay now. Back then, less so. I need to Freddy deload, because that staff bot wants my ass. Okay, we are in daycare. Oh, right. This room looks sick. With the dark mode. Oh, look at that. Look at the, like, the orange glow. Fuck, hell yeah. That looks so good. Why can't they use dark mode other than in an office where you'll never see it? Oh, look at daycare. It's so pretty. It is very hard to see. Oh god, wait, hold on. I realize a problem. Okay, so Glam Freddy figure. I think I believe this is in one of the first party rooms. I think. Ba 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 da ba 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 da ba 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 da da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba 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 da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da. Am I wrong on this assessment? I might be wrong on this assessment, because I know one of these party rooms contains a plush baby. Remember that. Here's a bag. Are you plush baby? No, alright, Glam Freddy figure. And I can have my shift key again. You know, I'm gonna leave it off until I... Actually, we've already got both no runnings, so, that's all the no running challenges I put on the wheel. Once we get no Freddy, we're fucked. We just have to hope we get a security badge until before then. Or, you know, a couple, or else I'm gonna have to show feet. Alright, Pizzaplex logo shirt. I believe that is in Rockstar Row. So, again, on the other side of the fucking Pizzaplex. Rockstar Row. I fucking hate this game. We need more shirts, chat. We need more What do the kids call clothes these days? Do people still say drip? Is that still like a thing people say? I don't know. I just feel old all the time on the internet. Swag. Yeah, we need more swag. Okay, well, time to walk to the other end of the fucking Pizzaplex again. I'm not bitter at all. Why you ask? I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm mentally calm. I'm mentally calm. And if I ever enter Rockstar Row after this time, I'm gonna fucking snap someone. You know, game, it is possible for you to give us collectibles both in Chica's basement and in Rockstar Row while we're already down there. That is legal. I'm in a table. This might kill dark mode. Yeah, dark mode is dead. But like the insane thing is like these actually change color when dark mode is enabled. Like they change to an orange. Okay, just real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I didn't fuck up the counter. I somehow turned my keyboard off. Hey, we're not stuck at a table. No Giga yet. Emphasis on yet. I'm gonna avoid deloading so that I can avoid the Giga. How do I get over there? There's a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. And God knows I have everything but will. There's a way to get over these. They didn't know how to make barriers. Over here. Jump on table. Jump over this. Gosh. It's literally just a hole. Nothing else. Nothing fancy. No need to jump over anything. There's just a hole in the wall. Fucking security breach, man. A round of applause. I don't want to go down this hallway because even though it would be very convenient, I believe this will put me in a pseudo Showtime section. Can I go open this? You are 1 year older than me, Shadow. Okay, chap. I had something really bad happen to me recently. I was having a conversation with someone, right? Okay? I was having a chat with a person who was, like, emotionally fairly well developed. I was able to, like, maintain a conversation with them. And, like, it wasn't weird. They seemed like a perfectly normal person. Just, you know, a bit young. They were 15 years old, right? They were born in, I think, 2010. And I know that's only 5 years younger than me. I know. But being able to talk to someone who is like an actual human being and not, you know, a preteen, who, as we all know, are aliens. Being born the same year as the iPhone 4 hurt my soul in a way that I don't think I will ever feel again. How did I get over here? What? Freddy. So, yeah, that was the thing that happened. I'm just reloading. It's faster than dealing with Freddy's shit. But yeah, like, a friend of mine's sibling was having a birthday party, right? And so all their friends were over. And, like, it was like, they were born in, like, 2011, 2012, 2010. Like, there's probably a child there. There might have been, like, I don't know the age range of them. But, like, there is genuinely a chance that one of them was younger than the Nintendo Wii U. Younger than the Nintendo Wii U. And, like, that's not okay. We need to ban children. We need to ban more people existing. Okay? Just, we all need to come together and just, I guess, actually, we need to not. Yeah, no more children are allowed to be born. When I hear of there being a child younger than the Switch 2, which there are already several thousand of, my 2007 ass is feeling old as fuck. You're a baby. Okay, you know what? If you're born in 2007, that means there's a chance that means you are probably younger than the announcement of the original iPhone, and there's a chance you're younger than Mario Galaxy. You hurt my brain. I'm sorry, you do. The fact that there are people who are adults younger than Mario Galaxy hurts my soul. Chat, Mario Galaxy turns 20 years old next year, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I'm still reeling over the fact that the Wii is 20. Mario Galaxy turning 20 years old is going to hurt my soul. Are we hating on the concept of having children right now? Yeah, we have to ban people from having children because I will not be able to emotionally handle talking to someone in 20 years who's like a full-fledged adult with a job who's younger than the Switch 2. That's not gonna be good for my mental health. I'm gonna be a 40-year-old man and be like, what the fuck happened here? I don't care if humanity will go extinct in less than 100 years. This has to be done. What was your first Pokemon game? Pokemon White. And for that reason, what is my favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon White. You know, one day we'll get a security badge, chat. That'll be a good day. But, like, I also get comments a lot of the time where it's like, holy shit, you're so young. And, like, it's weird to me. I can't imagine how it would feel to watch someone on YouTube for several months and then learn that you're older than them. Like, that would fuck with me. Like, I mean, in my case, it would probably be pretty obvious because, like, you know, I'm only 20, right? So, who would be younger than me on YouTube? And it would probably be pretty obvious, but, like, you know, it would be weird for people. I just learned I'm a year older than you. Yeah, I was born August 2005. I believe this is the Pizzaplex shirt, right? That's a Monty name shirt. Fuck. Pizzaplex logo shirt, party foul, Monty name. Is the Pizzaplex shirt is in Shadow Bonnie's toes. Right. Or Plush Trap's toes. Someone's toes have my shirt. Then I think we share a birthday, but 2 years apart. My birthday is August 31st. So. That's a good birthday. Is it? It's the day Princess Diana died. It's the day Hurricane Katrina hit. It's the day my grandpa died. So, yeah. I fucking hate walls. Why do I live here? Cue the Scott the Waz quote. I wish I had an older sibling, but I am the older sibling. I have 4. I wish I had a younger sibling. You know what? I'm just taking the vent. Will music bands spawn? I'm gonna save my stamina in case he does. Because he's not supposed, like, we're not supposed to be here yet, but, like, I don't know when they have the trigger. Me and my sister were stuck playing a Game Boy Color and fucking SpongeBob GBA SP until 2008. We got our Wii in 2008. Like, it's to the point where I don't really have memories of getting it. Like, I have very vague ones because, you know, I was 3. What the fuck just happened, Freddy? Freddy, where are you? Okay. Shadow Bonnie, do your toes contain my treasure? Freddy, what the fuck are you doing? Pizzaplex logo shirt! I don't know what the fuck adventure Freddy's currently on. I have memories of a princess game that got really expensive, but I gave it to a random little girl, which I'm kind of sad about because I have nostalgia and can't play. What princess game? Freddy! What the fuck are you doing? Oh god, why is he going quantum? Freddy! What the fuck? What just happened? Okay. Good talk. Why did you go quantum? Alright. I think I'm gonna save and then call it for today. We made a lot more progress today than we did yesterday, but I'm losing my mind. So yeah, I think I'm good for right now. I remember playing Super Mario game on Game Boy Color until I was lost at my grandma's. I don't think I ever really lost a game. I don't think I did. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm good. This is painful, but it is also kind of funny. And also, it just gives me a chance to talk to chat about stupid shit. If anyone wants to prepare dumb Nintendo trivia, feel free. Yeah. Adios.